players respond the way you would like to day after the scrimmage?
Yeah, I thought we had a good practice, yesterday morning. Then we ended up going, last night, and I thought we had a good approach to it. Mostly special teams last night. I think they learned a lot, and really today's the day to see if they respond. You know what I mean? We taught a lot yesterday, so we got to see who can respond today.
Al, first impressions, I guess, of the new guys. I guess it was the first time they suited up for you, the defensive line there, and just your thoughts on it.
No, I'm excited about all the guys. To be honest with you, Manny, there's all of the young guys are trying to make their way in, and then now whether it's Kamala and those guys, they bring us some maturity there that we desperately needed. We're not out of the woods yet on the D line. You guys know that. We have a long way to go, to be the type of defensive line that we want to be, both in development and then the acquisition. But I just think they give us some maturity right now and help us recover, from a tough 2 years in the recruiting end.
When did Grimmel decide that maybe look someplace else? How'd that work?
That would have been. What's today now, Michael?
Wednesday.
That would have been Monday evening.
Support that decision?
Again, Jalen's a great young man. He wanted to make a move. At the end of the day, we've released him, and we're going to help him any way we can, to find what he's looking for. And that's that. The rest of it's private. As I said to you guys before, there's nothing. Again, he's a great kid, so there's nothing like that. It's just a situation that he wanted to move forward. So we'll help him any way we can in that respect. But sad to see him go, especially given our situation at defensive line.
The increased size across the board on a number of positions, how do you balance that from maybe getting guys maybe too big, or that they're still able to be effective?
No, I think we're fast. I still think we got enough speed. I would never encourage somebody to gain weight that then lose a step. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's affected Denzel. I know it hasn't affected Denzel. I know it hasn't affected Jimmy. I know it hasn't affected Fig or TC or Thurston. And I don't see, any negative impact right now in terms of, Jelani and those guys. So, and Curtis, never passed the conditioning test before. Now he's passing it, even though he's 325. So, I think we're in good shape. Again, there might be some adjustments weight-wise, as we get into the season if we think someone's losing a step, but I think we're okay right now in terms of our size.
Al, a guy like...
We're where we should be, to be honest with you. We should have 230, 240-pound linebackers and 285 to 305-pound defensive linemen, so I'm good.
A guy like Tyreek, obviously, his skill set is one to maybe a rush guy, a stand-up guy, but maybe his body's not there yet. How do you handle that?
Yeah, he's in between. Yeah. So, again, that's a great question because, in our system, you can go from Sam and then eventually grow into rush,
right,
as you can. And I think the thing right now about Tyreek is he provides versatility, and he's doing good with his weight, and he's learning, and he's playing faster. And so we have in Tyreek, we have a guy who's a Sam, a rush, and hopefully a two special teams guy.
Al, Eduardo Clem's obviously coming back from the neck injury. Just what have you seen from him early on in camp? I know he scored in that scrimmage.
I wish I would have said more after the scrimmage to congratulate him, because he's always been Eduardo to me, right? So we expect him to do that, but pretty amazing now when you think about that, right? I guess he went 9 or 10 months without anything and worked his way back. And so I grabbed him yesterday and said, I'm really proud of you, man. What a great job that he did. He really had a good scrimmage. He really did. And so he's got to continue to condition, continue to work on his twitch and his quickness, and then just continue to feel comfortable. But good start for him, really.
Does it feel good to have 3 guys in the backfield that you feel pretty good about?
Again, I say this constantly, but I don't feel good about anything right now. You know what I mean? I just think we're not in a situation where we can just sit back and go on automatic pilot and let the depth take care of itself. It's not like that. We're still growing and learning. In a lot of places, we're still not veteran. But I'm glad that Dallas has come along, and obviously OT, and now we need Danny and Gus to get going. To be honest with you, we need more depth at that position, considering that you can get injured there.
A couple of guys have talked about now that the second lines are stronger and more competitive, that those second team reps mean a little bit more.
They do. You're right.
how important is that
You're
as
right.
far as from your perspective?
No, we do, because we have some guys going down to the third team in certain spots, not in a lot, that are fighting to get the second team reps, and the second teamers are fighting to get the one. So we've never had that dynamic here. We've never had that. We have it now. Do we have it at every position? No. But we're definitely moving in the right direction.
Offensive line, is there any update on Danny?
Danny's 6 to 8 weeks. I hope we release. Excuse me. It's 8 weeks. It's not 6 to 8. It's 8 weeks. And I apologize that was not conveyed to you guys. Should have been.
Sonny, you okay after
Sonny
the scrimmage?
is a little bit banged up. His MRI came back okay. He should be, I guess if we were playing, it would be like, questionable or probable, but we're going to hold him out for a couple of days and get him healthy.
Feel pretty good about the rest of the health of the offensive line?
No, I don't. Hunter Knighton, again, I apologize. I thought you guys had received that. He's out for the season. He needed shoulder surgery. Again, I asked for that to be released when we have his surgery. He had that yesterday. So no, I do not feel good about the offensive line situation.
Have you guys thought about moving anybody over? Moving?
We're always thinking about improving the team, for sure.
Well, specifically, where would you like to see some improvements looking ahead to maybe the next scrimmage?
Tackling on defense, for sure. Tackling on defense, that would be the first thing. I would say, blocking, everybody blocking, especially on the perimeter with our tight ends and wide receivers on offense. And I'd like to see our completion percentage go up. I think Steven was much better yesterday, as was the offense, than it was on Sunday. Our completion percentage can't be as low as it was on Sunday. We need to get that going. And then, again, we're so early in camp still, man. We got to improve on so many different areas. It would just be innumerable to go over it right now.
How's the tight end? How's that looking right now?
Good. I like that competition right now, Michael. I think there's three right now that are rotating: Bo, Asante, and Clive. I think Bo has really changed his body and his conditioning. He's a different person than he was in the spring. And then, the next step is, Stan and Jake, excuse me, coming along. Stan's a little bit ahead right now, and should gain a little confidence because he played a lot better in the scrimmage.
Coach, Matt Gudis is coming along well.
Yes.
What are your expectations for him, and how confident are you in him, knowing that he didn't have that much reps last year?
Yeah, very confident. He was 3 for 3 in the scrimmage. The other day, now he missed a couple last night in the special team scrimmage, but made some big kicks again. His 3 that he had were 45, 45, and 47, and they were all dead center and long. So I'm pleased about that. He's doing a good job with his kickoffs too. So it's interesting to see who's going to win that kickoff battle.
How do you guys break camp? Is it on Friday, I thought you mentioned, or is it next week?
Well, the last scrimmage is Friday, right. But we don't break camp until Wednesday. I think that's the 21st.
You didn't mention Alex Gall. Is he hurt also?
Alex Gall's got an infection in his hand. And that doesn't cause me distress other than just trying to get lined up, you know what I mean, for practice, because he'll be back. But he got a little, I think someone said he got like a bite, like a spider bite or something that got infected. So again, I don't know the specifics of it other than, it blew up on him, and we're trying to get him, antibiotics and get him settled down.
Coach, just to follow up on Gudis, how do you prepare him for the pressure that he's going to face this
Just
season?
scream. As loud as loud. No, we just try to put him in stressful situations and make sure that he's embracing the moment and the pressure and not looking at it, as the opponent, and I think he's, first of all, he's got more explosion in his leg right now. He's in better shape than he ever has been, and he's stronger. And I know that sounds funny because you guys think kickers but right now we have 2 of the best conditioned kickers and punters in the country. One looks like Drago, and the other guy's in really good shape, and he's got a good swing, leg swing right now. I'm being serious.
How well were you able to replicate, conditions in the scrimmage? Like, did you actually literally scream or play loud music?
They were rushing, so it was okay. You know what I mean? They were rushing and getting after him. But when we come out here every day, we got the music going, we got guys yelling at him. We try to have the defense needle them, and just make them hard. You got to make kickers callous. They're like cornerbacks. You can't worry about it. Next play mentality. You can miss 3, but the game will come down to the one that you make. So you can't do that. But I'm really excited about Gudis. I really am. I'm excited about his mental toughness right now and the approach that he's taking.
All right.
You guys good?
Thanks, Coach.